What's up, Marvel fans? This is Stan Series, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the new stuff they've put out for the Captain Marvel film. So yeah, there's some big stuff about that one today. But before I get into that, I want to quickly bring up the latest stuff they put out for Ant-Man and the Wasp and the Avengers Infinity War. So there ain't much to talk about, but I thought to bring them out of the way first. So for Ant-Man and the Wasp, we got a concept art photo showing Wasp in action taking out a guy on a motorbike. And this comes from an Empire magazine, but looks pretty good, really. So I am still looking forward to that film. I mean, yeah, my big one is Infinity War, but I am looking forward to Ant-Man and the Wasp as well, because, because finally we'll get to see the character become the Wasp, and I'm really looking forward to that one. Then the other ones, we have 5 new posters. This is for Avengers Infinity War now. Well, actually, there's 6, but the first one I'll bring up, it's only got everyone there. Well, I want to say everyone from this Avengers Infinity War film. I mean, you can't see Hawk on there, but I can't think if there's anyone else missing from this one. You've got everyone. Well, as I said, you've got some people there, and then you got the Black Order. Well, in the circle bits, you got the faces of them. And on top, you got Thanos wearing the glove. And I just noticed, it looks like they've got the stones in different places, so that's pretty odd. But now on there, you just got Nebula, Gamora, Nomad, Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, Falcon, Vision, Winter Soldier. I know it's called White Wolf, but I'm still classing him as Winter Soldier. Black Panther, Drax, War Machine, I just nearly forgot about him. Star-Lord, Iron Man, Mantis, Spider-Man, who's going to be known as Iron Spider, Doctor Strange, Teenage Groot, Rocky Raccoon, and, well, Thor. With his, without that eye patch thing still, I don't know what's going on with that. So you got them on there. There is a couple of missing, like like some of the Black Panther's characters, and as I said, Hawk, but it does look really good. Then the last to talk about the Infinity War, we got some other 5 posters, and it's all with, it's really good, this one is. You got, like, each one has different characters. The one thing's the same is you got the A symbol in the middle. The other difference as well is they each got different colours from the Infinity Stones. Well, except for the orange one. So man, they're really keeping the orange one a secret. I mean, really, I don't think you could do another poster with with characters with the orange one, or maybe you could have with the side characters, but I don't know. I don't think you could, but each one you've got some good ones. So you got, like, in this first one you got the red one where you got Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Wong, and Spider-Man. So you got them. Green one you got Black Widow, Black Panther, Zuri. No, not Zuri. Okia. I'm sure that's how you say her name. And you got Hawk. In the blue one we've got Winter Soldier, Nomad. We got Suri, Nebula, and Mantis. Then the yellow one, we've got Scarlet Witch, Vision. I mean, don't forget, he's got the Mind Stone. Falcon and War Machine. Then the last poster, we got four Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Rocky Raccoon, and Teenage Groot. Now, yeah. So the one with the what's focusing on Black Widow, it's got the green colour. The one that's focusing with Nomad, that's got the blue colour. As I say with the Vision poster, it's got the yellow. And the last one, with 4 focus on that poster, you've got the purple one. So that looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's those ones out of the way. So let's get to the big topic, the Captain Marvel. So yes, I've been keeping an eye out, to see if they bring any more updates on the film. And I am really looking forward to that film, because it's the first Marvel female film we're going to get from them. So I'm really looking forward to it. And, well, I know, like, a while back, we did have some new photos of her on set. Looked like it was taking place from under a bridge. Well, she's going through stairs, so I don't know what could be going on there. But then the other day, we did get pictures of the actor who's going to play Mar-Vell, so we got that for the first time. Now, you don't really see him in costume-wise or anything like that, so you just see him on set, and he looks like he's about to go on set, but he's got his big coat on, he's got his foam out, and he looks like he must have a costume on, because you can see a black and some green on him, like the colour that Captain Marvel is going to have in her first costume. So I'd say he does have clothes under there. His character's clothes, but I don't know. I mean, hopefully soon they might reveal, what he's gonna look like. I mean, actual clothes he's gonna have in the film. I am hoping he's still gonna turn himself blue. I mean, because don't forget he is Kree, so he has blue skin. But I'd say he's using the what they did with Shield. Like they can use I think the way how they turn into human skin. I might be wrong about it. I mean, I have seen Shield. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do watch it, but from the one episode when the Siri made a return and she was hunting a Kree person, he used some kind of stuff like cold to turn his skin to keep his skin as purple. But I mean, I don't know if the Kree actually do use that to keep their skin, different coloured, or they use something else. But I don't know. I'm just making a guess there. So that's those ones. Now, those ones, as I say, those just came out a while back. Not very long back, but like a couple of weeks back. Now, let's get into the news story we got yesterday, as I checked last night. So, we've now got a story, a synopsis, as you can say, for Captain Marvel, and some added characters to the thing, but I'm going to leave that to last. I want to speak about the story first. So, it says here, the story follows Carol Danvers, sorry if I said her last name wrong, as she becomes one of the universe's most powerful heroes when Earth is current in the middle of a galactic war between two alien races. Set in the 90s, Captain Marvel is a all-new adventure from a previous unseen this in the history of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, wow. But I'll leave that down in the description anyway, so if you wanted to read it for yourself, and, if you wanted to keep reading and trying to get your thoughts about this, that'll be down in the description below. But now, so, I already heard of what the story was. I already heard that, we're going to have the Captain Marvel gets involved with the Kree and Skrull War, and in this storyline, she's going to get her powers from the Kree. Well, I know they said of changing the origins a little bit, but I think the Kree will stay the same. How she gets her powers, it's still from the Kree, so that's that. Also, now it does actually tell us now where this is taking place. It's set because it says set in the 90s, so it says 1990s. So that's confirmed now where it's taking place. Now, a while back, I'm sure that this was spoke back then. But I thought they said it was supposed to be in the 70s or 80s. But, I'm not complaining about that, but that's more shocking. And I'm really impressed about that as well then. Because back then, when I said if the film was set in the 70s or 80s, I said to myself, how would she be in the present day looking like what she looks like in Captain Marvel? Because I said to myself, she's going to look a little bit older if she got to Avengers 4. But now, because now it's saying it's set in the 90s. Now, I don't know if it's going to be 95 or... It'll be around the 91 to 1990, so it'll be around that area. Well, 90 to 99, but my guess is it could be set in around 1995 or 1999. I mean, could be one of those. But, because I did say to myself, like, as I was just brought up, like, her in the present when it comes to the fourth Avengers film, but... Because some people, I've been hearing some stuff saying about, she'll time travel to that timeline, and I'll be like, nah, you're kind of doing what Captain America did. Like, difference is he got Coulson to get to the present day. So I said to myself, it wouldn't be fair if you do that. But now, I've already thought now, because now it's set in that area, I said, we could say that in the end of Captain Marvel, she says she's going to go into space and do some stuff, and that would explain where she's been all this time. So, yeah. And this is really going to be good, really. And also when it says about the powerful hero, so whoa. See, I mean, I don't know how... I've ever seen like an anime version of her from the Avengers, Secret Invasion, Secret War series and all that stuff. So, and I have seen she is a bit strong. So I wonder if she's going to be stronger than all of them. So that'd be pretty cool. And last but not least, now it's the 3 characters. And brace yourself, this is amazing. Now, the three characters, and I'll tell you this now, these ain't new characters. These are three returning characters from the MCU. And who the characters are? Well, let me tell you this now. So we got the return of Walden the Accuser, Korath, Walden's partner, you know, the one that Drax killed in the first Guardians, and get this, Agent Coulson. You heard me here. Yes, Agent Coulson is making a return to the film universe. Yes. Now this is really pretty cool. So first off, if you're hearing this the first time about they're doing a Captain Marvel film, and you know you've seen the other films, you might be scratching your heads like, hang on, are these three dead in the film universe? Well, except Coulson because he's in the TV show. Well, if you somehow have not been hearing about Captain Marvel, I'll remind you now that this is a prequel. So, well, prequel to Iron Man 1. So, yeah. So that explains your thinking, like, oh, so it's a prequel. Because if you, as I said, if you're one of those who haven't been hearing about this film and you're like, oh, I've never heard about this Captain Marvel's coming out, now you know. So, what do I think about this? I think it's good. And also, Walden, I knew it from the start, Walden had to make an appearance in this. Because, think about this. Kree-Skrull War. When I first heard that the Kree and the Skrull were going to be in Captain Marvel, I said to myself, is somehow Walden the Accuser going to make an appearance? And now, it's now happening. But also to bring this as well, the three characters, we're going to have the actors who played them, they're coming back to play the characters. So we're not going to get young actors to play young versions of them. So that's pretty cool. And it does really make sense that the film's taking place, as I said, in the 90s. So there's no point of getting another actor to play like a 10-year younger of this character. Just get the ones we had. But I was surprised about Korath. I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong. As I said, the guy who got killed by Drax in the first film. I was surprised about that one. I never thought... Well, I mean, at the time when I said to myself, I could see Walden coming back into this, I said to myself, I didn't really thought about him. I could be forgot about him, really. But that'd be pretty cool. So, I'm hoping this time around, well, it'd be really cool. Maybe, like, it could be an origin story of those two. Maybe it could be about, in Captain Marvel, it might be the story of, maybe this would be the first time the two meet, or, well, it could be, or maybe in the film they'll just been like, oh, they already knew each other, but I don't know. Now, also really, for Walden and him, for Korath, you know who I'm on about, I said to myself, in this time around, I've got a feeling that they're going to have different costumes in this, because you've seen the costumes we had in Guardians 1, and I said to myself, they wouldn't bring those costumes back, because you know how Marvel films do it. You know, like with all the heroes, every next film they're in, they always got something new. They don't really wear the same costumes. Well, except for Hawk, really, because come on, Hawk just wears trousers. But his big change was wearing armor in the film universe, so that was different. But you get what I mean. And I thought, and this is an idea I thought about Walden, I think it's time that we had his comic book accurate look. I mean, maybe they can bring the Guardians 1 look back, but I said about the colour-wise and maybe the design of the costume, like, have his colour have, like, green armour this time in that film. And as I said, for the armour, I don't know, maybe you can miss both, like, with Guardians 1 look and with comic book look and mix the two together. I don't know, I mean, it's just my guess. And also with the hammer, I said you can't really change the hammer, his big hammer really. I'd say they'll keep that the same, or unless they might give the a comic book accurate hammer and say oh, that hammer in Guardians 1 wasn't the, you know, saying that, oh, he never always had that look of the hammer. You could say that in the past he had like a different look of it. You could say it like that. But with the colour, as I say, with green, hopefully they can put that on his costume. But I can't see it, but I'm hoping to. I hope they do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't mind the black he had in the Guardians. You know, his armor colour. I didn't really mind that. I got used to it later on when the film came out. So yeah, there's that. Well, Coulson, you can't really change much of him. I mean, he'll just be wearing the suit and everything. And don't forget, and I just realised, well, sad thing about Coulson in this one, to me, I thought this is going to be sad, is because in the past he won't have his wild arm, so we won't see him use the hologram shield or all that. So, I was saying to myself, damn, if this was a sequel to the other Marvel films, then he could have took on the Kree easily. But nah, I'd say he'll be a badass. I mean, he'll be a badass even without that wobble arm yet. So that'd be pretty cool. And who knows? In a way, maybe they could do a weapon saying about her in the future. Like, you should need gadgets on your arm or something like for yourself. And he'd be like, yeah, I'll do that if something happens to me badly. Or something like that. Now, other costume change for as for the, Walden's mate. This time around, they could give him the comic book Accuser costume, Because I did check, like, what did he look like again in the comics, and what I saw is he wore, like, a purplish clothes. I don't think it was similar to Walden's costume looks, not colour-wise, the look. I think it was a bit of a difference. But I said to me as well, because I don't know, because this just came into my head. Now, in the comics, we know the character, he's a Kree, and he is still a Kree in the film. But in the film version, he ain't got blue skin. No, they don't give him the blue skin. So I've said to myself, would they do that, give him the blue skin or not? Because in one way, if they do that, give him blue skin in the film, then I think it could break the whole continuity. You'd be like, wait a minute, if he's got blue skin there, why has he ain't got blue skin in Guardians 1? So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't mind that they didn't put the blue skin on here. I mean, in concept art for Guardians 1, they was going to paint him blue, just like his comic book counterpart, but they took that off. But I didn't mind that version we had in Guardians. So, hopefully in a way, I'm not that bothered if they don't throw blue skin on him, but I'd say he'll stay the same. But I do hope they can give him these comic book costume accurate. I mean, it would be pretty cool, but... And also as well, I am wondering how kind of walls they've got. Coulson, I'd say he's got a big wall. I'd say the guy as well, Korath, I'd say he'll get a bigger wall. And Walden, I'd say he's a big wall, but... I mean, he could be... I wouldn't say he might be the main villain of the film. I'd say he could be a second main villain, because... Think about it, we already heard there's a main villain for Captain Marvel, so... I'm not pretty sure who it is yet, or who it was again, but... I mean, who knows? It could turn out maybe Walden is the baddie of the film, but... I don't know. But... From all this, really, from the Captain Marvel stuff, I'm really happy about it. And as I said about the 3 characters, I was pretty happy that when I heard they were coming back. I was like, yes, this is good. And as I said as well, because this is good, because this is in the past. So, we could see what they did in the past before, well, for Walden and Korath, we could see what they did before Guardians 1. And we could see what Coulson did before, what's the word? Before Iron Man 1, really. So, yeah, this was pretty good. But so, if you do want to see these for yourself, the photos, I would leave my Marvel Facebook page down in the description below so you can have a look. Also, leave your comments down below. What do you think of this Captain Marvel stuff there? Do you love the synopsis for it? And give your thoughts on the return of the 3 characters. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Give me your thoughts about Walden's costume. Like, do you want the classic costume now with the colour or not? And and also the same for the other 2. Bring those up if you want to, and give me some theories what you got for the film, because I would love to discuss that with you. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Share this out to your friends so I can get more viewers and subscribers to the channel. And if you're new to this channel, this is what I do. I do Marvel and Transformers Cinematic Universe news. I just do trailers, clips, TV spots, and spoiler reviews. The trailers, clips, and TV spots, I do the non-spoiler ones, but when the spoiler ones come, I'm like, nah, I avoid those. Now, for the Avengers one, now, I might not do any one of those for the TV spots and a clip for the Avengers one yet. I don't know yet. I said I might just do one of each, just one, and then that's it, and not watch the rest until the film, because I really want to keep this one a big secret to me. I said I don't know yet because we got like a month away now, and I'm like, I don't want to see more footage now until the film. So I've said that. Oh, and there's spoiler reviews. I do for the only the film side of the Marvel and Transformers, and I am looking forward to doing me Avengers one because I bet it'll be a good one to do. And also last but not least, if you want to see me last Marvel video, click here, my channel. Make sure you click the bell so you'll be notified when my new videos are up. And here, jump to me see my last Transformers video. And one last thing, I said to myself maybe on Sunday or Monday, I will do an updated video of where the Infinity Stones and the Infinity Gauntlet are now in the Marvel Universe. So look out for that, because I am going to do that before Avengers come out, so we can, remind ourselves where all them are. So just look out for that. And that's pretty all really. That's all I've got to say for this video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Peace.